City Boxing Club trains fighters of all ages and skill levels, but perhaps their greatest champions are formerly troubled teens who are improving their skills in the ring and in life.
Working with the kids is our main prerogative.
Armin, he's been like a dad to me. He's feed me, clothe me, anything that I need I can talk to him about. He's a really great guy, and I really want to thank him.
Armin Van Dam and Danny Williams have only known each other for a short while, but their love and trust and boxing commitment is tighter than a pair of laced-up gloves. As a teen, Danny was down for the count, locked up for dealing drugs. But when he was on parole, he was introduced to Armin, a decision that has changed his life.
I ended up here through parole. So I was up at Summerview Youth Center, it's a maximum security prison for kids. So I was up there for like 5.5 months or whatever. So my parole officer, when I was getting out, because I got out on good behavior or whatever, so my parole officer told me that was I interested in boxing. I was like, yeah. I did a little boxing before in my hometown where I'm from. So she was like, all right, well, I'm gonna put you in this program. I want you to show up there and it's gonna count as your community service hours. And she introduced me to Coach Doak. Sean Doak, he's an ex-probation officer from Spring Mountain Youth Center. So he came down, I met him or whatever, then he introduced me to Armin, and ever since then I've been in the gym.
Van Dam is the owner of the City Boxing Club and about 40 years older than the young pugilist, but he's also a coach, a mentor, a father figure, and more.
Come inside here, help us with the classes, and I give you money out of the classes. So, you know, one thing led to another. So now this kid, excellent trainer, excellent speaking, instructional. This kid is just phenomenal.
Danny is just one of thousands of at-risk youth that have passed through City Boxing, receiving training, encouragement, and free boxing lessons. The teen now works at the club as head coach, giving boxing lessons and sharing his experiences with younger kids who might be up against the ropes.
Due to a kids class, we have a kids class for like kids 6 to, I say 12 years old. So they come in, I train them and show them how to, show them like the basic movements, the steps and stuff of boxing and stuff, just try to get them like into the field, like get them comfortable with boxing. Because you know they come in kind of shy and stuff, they don't know a lot of people, they still young, they new to the world, so they kind of get shy. So I try to like make them feel like this is their home too.
Van Dam works closely with kids from the Spring Mountain Youth Camp. In the past 5 years, he's assisted hundreds of teens. The Board of County Commissioners honored this extraordinary man a couple years ago for his devotion to the sport he loves and his work helping to rehabilitate the kids through boxing and life education.
So when kids come into our program, every time we tell them, if you get upset, we need to stop it. Because when you're upset, you're not thinking. When you're not thinking, you get in trouble. You get either punched or you get knocked out. And that's the same as in the street. If you get upset and you're not thinking straight. So what we pretty much do in the boxing industry, and I think what everybody does is it makes the kids realize that every time when you get upset, you're on the wrong track. And every time when you're not upset, when you can perform in the ring or in the gym on a normal basis without the stress level or without getting upset and understanding what the opponent is trying to do or what somebody else is trying to do, you live a much better life.
For kids like Danny, being inside the ring is so much better than being locked inside a detention center. Despite the physical and ferocious nature of the sport, the most effective weapon in boxing is your brain, not your fists.
Controlling your anger. Because in boxing, you can't just rush in. If you get hit, you got to control your anger. You can't just come in all crazy and stuff. You got to actually know, okay, I got hit. Now I got to find out how I'm going to get you back. In boxing, it's hit, don't be hit.